Okay, moving on to part B. Again, as always, hopefully you've already taken some time to read this over thoroughly and attempted it, or at least thought about how you would do this. Okay, so if you haven't done that already, please pause and unpause when you're ready. Okay, now that you've done that, hopefully, Part B, once again, talks about using a system. So this is going to be very much, a lot of it's going to be very, very, very much like Part A. But this time it was another customer that is now purchasing a total of 10 baskets and paying $45. But just like on Part A, now the equation, or the first equation in the system, is going to be now x plus y equals 10, because different total number of baskets. So now the unknown number of small baskets plus the unknown number of large baskets is going to now equal 10 baskets total. And the second equation is going to be, it's still $3 for every small basket. So we're going to do 3 times x, and it's still $5 for every large basket. So we're still going to do 5 times y, but now the total dollar amount spent is 45. So there's my system, and we're going to try to figure out why this claim that it was 10 total baskets and $45 total is got to be incorrect. So let's investigate what the number of baskets were. So today we got to solve. So just like Part A, I'm going to choose to do the elimination method, or what I call the addition method, and I'm going to add these two equations together. But since there's no opposites among the x's or among the y's, first that's what I got to do first. Okay, so I'm going to choose. I could choose the x's, I could choose the y's. It's going to be just like on Part A. It's going to be pretty much a horse apiece. I'll choose the x's and multiply by -3, which is going to make a -3x and a 3x in the other equation, and that'll be my opposites. So let's see what happens. Once again, we have to multiply this -3 across the entire equation and get this. So just kind of breaking it down. -3 times x is -3x. -3 times y is -3y. -3 times 10 gets you -30. Okay? Second equation, I don't want to change. I want that to stay positive 3x. And now that I have opposites with the x's, I can go ahead and add these equations together. So just kind of like being a little more thorough here, step by step, baby steps. When I add the x's together, I get 0x. That's basically 0. That's not even worth writing down. Okay, that's why I wasn't writing it down in Part A. When I go ahead and add the y's together, what's -3y plus 5y? 2y. Okay? The equal signs, okay, I'll write my equals, and then what's -30 plus 45? If you need to go to a calculator, you need to go to a calculator. That should give me 15. And so just like in Part A, just like any system you're solving with this method, now you're in a position to actually get y by itself and know what y is, simply by just dividing both sides by 2. And 15 divided by 2, well, I mean, I guess if you're going to approximate that, or having it as 15 over 2, maybe write it as a decimal, that should be 7.5. All right? So, I mean, you got to always in the back of your mind be keeping yourself aware of, so y equals 7.5. That means that this customer purchased 7.5 large baskets. That doesn't make any sense, and the directions even, the directions confirm that. officially when they say only whole number of baskets can be purchased. So essentially the directions are just confirming, the not surprising fact that you can't purchase 7.5 baskets. It's not allowed. So right then and there, like, that kind of proves that, yeah, there's no way, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't even have to solve for X. Like, I already know that the solution to this system doesn't hold water. There's a conflict with the directions. Okay, so that's how you're going to explain it. Maybe write a little paragraph about how, solving the system, I ended up with a solution that described purchasing 7.5 large baskets, which is a direct conflict with the directions, and that statement that you're only allowed to purchase whole number of baskets, and therefore this claim by this customer is incorrect. You got to write that, pretty clearly, pretty thoroughly. Okay.